Day three of 40 days and 40 nights, and my commitment to go live for every single day in the month of April. But I'm doing it in a way that works best for me. So every Thursday night, I do a business opportunity presentation. And with that presentation, I do a so yes, so Recording in progress. See, I'm every Thursday I do a business Recording presentation. Stopped. So I will be going live. You guys will get a chance to kind of hear more about the Planet Marketing business I've been telling you about. But while you're here, hey Seretness, hey Seretness, I should have posted a flyer. You look beautiful, Director Denise. I like that green. But yeah, guys, so you're gonna get a chance to hear in the background. I wish you could see both of us, but I'm not that fancy. So Redness, you know all about this information, beautiful. But we are about to go live shortly. So I'm gonna be on here. Thank you so for liking, and yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. But I'm committed to this YouTube thing. I am committed. I'm going live every day, but I have to do it in a way that makes sense for me. And so since this is something I already had to do, y'all get ready to go to work with me. This is my work, and I have a ball with it. So you're gonna get a chance to hear all of the information. Thank you, Serenus. I'm trying to do good and be consistent. Make sure you tell my sister she's gonna be so proud of me. She's gonna be so proud of me. Serenus, we missed you guys on 4040. I hope you come back. I hope we didn't scare y'all off on day one. Mm-hmm. So y'all can see my co-facilitator. She getting all dolled up. You see, she knows she's a diva. Anytime your comb match your outfit, let me let y'all see her right here. How do I turn this around? Y'all see her? Yep, there she go. That is the one and only director D.F. Russell. So yes, yes, we are going to be sharing the good news with some folks today, y'all. And I tell you, we so ready. I love your hair; it's gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So I wish I would have remembered to put the flyer because some people maybe wanted to join us on well, I'm gonna go live and then I'll tag you too, so it'll still show up on your Facebook page too. Okay, okay. On there. Okay. But I need to know, should I stay here? I feel like the lighting is good. The lighting is beautiful. But I love kind of like that background there. But I feel like now I'm taking it. Now I feel like I'm competing with the window. You know what I Go mean? Back where you were. Go back, okay. Yeah, yeah. Would you say, Serena? You said no. I have to make sure I catch another one. Okay, cool. That's fine. No problem. No problem whatsoever. I'm glad that you were able to pop on for that first day. We do it 4 times a year, so there will definitely be other opportunities. Yes, so guys, if you're coming into my YouTube channel, my name is Carmen Ray, and I am the founder of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. But we talk about so much in the area of just lifestyle, earning extra income. I am a director with Planet Marketing. If you haven't heard of Planet Marketing, it's a company that was created 9 years ago. And basically, it's a very, very simple business model. We have an exclusive partnership with a company called IntelliTravel. 8 years ago, I said yes to this opportunity. Hey, Jojo Pie! So 8 years ago, I said yes to this opportunity, and it's very, very simple. I'm locking arms with women entrepreneurs and anybody else that have the vision and the need to be able to earn extra income or be part of a community where they are able to, have personal development. If they want to be able to travel more and earn commission on that travel. So tonight, you guys, anybody that's on, Jojo Pa, how are you? I have my sister in success here, Director Denise Fields Russell. So this is, I told y'all I'm going live. So many times we don't do things because we make excuses. And I'm telling you the truth. My life is full of excuses. But what I said, if you want something better, you got to do something different. And that's what I'm on today. That's what I'm on in this season in 2025. We got so many things that's competing for our attention and our emotions, and I'm just not here for it. I have to control the controllables. So when I said that I was going to be going live on these here YouTube streets, I meant what I said. So are you going to always get a perfect video? Nope. I'm going to bring you in my world. This is my world. I do presentations. Doctors go to the hospital. Lawyers go to court. I go to Zooms. I go to meetings. That's what I do. And because of 8 years ago, I invested $200 one time and continue to pay $60 a month, $2 a day. Now, as I am in those retirement years, and when I could possibly have my Social Security check snatched right from under me, but because I made a decision 8 years ago, I receive money from this company every month since 2019. So remember the numbers. I started with the company 2016. Knew nothing about travel, knew even less about network marketing, but what I do know, I know when I'm in the midst of genius, okay? And Mr. Bradley was in fact a genius, and he created this business model where ordinary people could get access to extraordinary income. So I have made that investment of $200. Then I continue to build relationships and, show and introduce people. And now I have a team of almost 200 people, people in Trinidad and over 26 states here in these United States. But let me tell you, I'm so grateful for my business partners. But there was my sister. She's on here. Yes. So you see that? You see that, sister? How I keep going live. So anyway, I'm doing a presentation tonight. So like I said, you got to know what it is that you're being called to do. So I know for me, I am called to help ordinary people like myself to be able to get access to extraordinary income. So yes, I have been blessed with a team of almost 200, but I'm surrounded by people who have thousands on their team because they simply didn't give up. So now more than ever, I'm having conversations with people because the economy is getting shaky, y'all. It's about to go down. So, a lot of people folded during the pandemic. A lot of people, oh, my sister said, I'm doing great. I'm being consistent. Yes, 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 yes. You want to say hi to Director Denise? She get ready to do the presentation with me, sister. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hey,
Kimmy. She said,
Kimmy.
yeah, like I said, the doctors go to the hospital. Yes. The lawyers go to courtrooms. The track stars go to the track. The ball players go to the courts. And I am a network marketing professional. I go to Zooms and I go to meetings. I go to conferences. That's what I do. She said, hey, Denise.
Hey.
So
we
that's
got, let me see, 6 people in the waiting room.
six people in the waiting room. Yeah, so I can say hey to the people.
And then I want to go live on Facebook on here. Should I keep? Do you want me to go live now so that they can?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Y'all get ready to see. Y'all get ready to get real and live in color. This how we roll. This what we do every Thursday night.
That's right.
This what we do. This what we do. Put it in the chat. The doctors go to the hospital. Yes, they do. Girl named Brianna. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Brianna. So yeah, listen, you are all about to have a treat with Director Denise. She is a total fireball. She is a total. Oh, how can I turn this thing around? My sister, when she come back to Arizona, I'm gonna have to have her to help me get some real YouTube stuff. I got y'all propped up on all kind of crazy stuff.
We are live. We are live everywhere then. Look at the people coming in. Let's see. I want to make sure that before we bring everybody in from in our waiting room that we go ahead and make sure that this is public.
Let me see, how do I do this?
Okay, now we are public. Hey, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday Night Live. You all so excited to be on here again. We have a ton of people in the waiting room. Y'all, we about to let them in. Listen, you need to go ahead and start contacting.
Thanks,
too.
sister.
If you need the link, if you need the Zoom ID, just go look at our pages. It's out there. And if you need the passcode, you need to go ahead and inbox one of us so we can send you that passcode. We're not saying that publicly. This is a private business reception happening virtually, okay? All right, you all. Hello, 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 hello. Let's go. Let's get in here. Look at Dr. Joy.
Hey, Dr. Joy.
And got Miss Betty in that go. Guys,
yes.
Can you hear me okay, everyone? Can everybody hear me okay? Okay, good.
Hey,
good.
Brianna.
So good to see everyone on back here for Thursday Night Live. If you all have a partner who is launching tonight, please go ahead and put that in the chat so we're made. Okay, we don't want to miss the opportunity to recognize anyone. All right, Raheem, Mr. Raheem, put his last name in there for me too, Lanisha. We are going live, you all. We are streaming live. Director Carmen is streaming live from YouTube, and I'm streaming live from Facebook, you all. Out here ready. Come on, tell the team that they need to get on. Go ahead and if you see me live on Facebook, reshare it, tag yourself so that you can see. If you are launching,
thank you,
or
Brianna.
someone has someone who is launching,
thank you for joining us, Brianna.
To put their names in the chat, put launching behind it, so I know. Is Erica Johnson launching tonight? Erica Johnson? Who said you want to do it?
All righty.
Yes, she is, Coach. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you so much. All right.
Hey.
We have people asking for
the
Chris. Passcode. We want to go ahead and let
Chris.
them in. Guys, we still have 3 minutes to go.
Okay.
We still have 3 minutes. Hey, Laura, Miss Brenda, Saccone, Miss Jackie. Happy belated birthday, doll. I didn't see you yesterday. You probably were somewhere living that best life, okay? Retired and celebrating a birthday. I already know. Good to see you all. Thank you all for joining. Guys, we are here a little early, which is great. We want to get.
I'm so glad y'all on, so y'all can see what I do. This is what I do, Chris. Every single Thursday, this is what I do.
You don't have to be off of mute to say it out loud. We are on a mission.
Y'all hear that? We on a mission.
We don't have time to miss meetings. We don't have time to miss a week. We don't have time to miss an opportunity to expose this business to anyone, guys. We are out here. We're in these virtual streets tonight, right, Carmen? And then some people are going to be in the in-person meetings this weekend. We have our in-person meeting on Monday. I know Chicago has theirs on Sunday. Now look at Raheem, ready. I see you, Raheem, ready. Raheem just got started Monday, right, Lanisha?
Hey.
And Raheem is already on. That's right, Raheem.
Y'all remember to like and listen. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribe.
Lets me know nothing will stop you. That's it. No excuses. We don't want any excuses. And I want that to be a message for so many people, guys. Sometimes there are so many people who are always saying, "Oh, I can't because I can't." Never say that, guys. Go ahead and make it happen. Make it happen. So good to see you. Wani, I made you co-host. Thank you so much for helping to keep the lines muted, guys. We have less than a minute left, and Director Carmen and I are about to take off. Hello, Connie. Good to see you. I see Teresa Carver. I see some new names, guys. If you are a guest, please
thank y'all so much for joining my YouTube. I appreciate y'all.
Guest and who invited you, and where you're chiming in from. We definitely want to be able to acknowledge.
Yeah, y'all put in the chat here on YouTube where you chiming in from. I'm here in Gilbert, Arizona. Where are you from?
Because it's about to be the top of the hour. Yes, we are streaming live. Let me go ahead and make sure, because I want to watch that page too and say hello to the people who might be making comments.
Yep, I'm saying hi to Chris on YouTube. I'm saying hi to Brianna. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you so much supporting Erica Johnson tonight. You
and Saretness was on.
Treat.
And then Gamma's World, but they're having game night.
Supporting Erica and Maria. Come on, Erica Johnson.
Okay.
Erica Johnson is ready. She is ready. We still have guest partners coming in, but let's go ahead and get started. I know that we have a couple of people launching tonight, and I know their sponsors are on the line as well. So Lanisha, the Fly Coach, she is one of our coaches that we're always excited to see out front getting it done, but guess what? She is also frontlining. Not only is she trying to work to help her team duplicate, but she is frontlining herself. And guess what? She had someone who was on the line after the meeting on Monday. She strutted her way back in that meeting and said, Director, I need you to go ahead and close this out. But she has already done the work, guys. And listen, thank you for helping me keep the lines muted. She and her new partner are on here tonight. Lanisha, I'm going to call you up first so you can go ahead and introduce your new partner, no longer prospect partner, and give them a minute to go ahead and share. Go ahead, Lanisha.
Yes, thank you so much, Director. I am so excited to be launching my new partner, Raheem. When I met this individual, we've been connected for quite some time, but he has such an entrepreneurial spirit, so I am just so excited about this partnership. So Raheem, can you come off mute and please let the individuals know, let the people know your name, your city and state, what you do, and why you said yes to planning.
My thing keep going on mute because I'm in the car. My bad. But I'm gonna say one thing. I did have some people coming in, but the passcode thing, they needed the passcode. Okay. So it might be a little process with that. So I was trying to send them a text message real fast. Now, my name is Raheem Willis. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Occupation-wise, that I was doing currently still is the healthcare field, so med tech and caregiving, stuff like that for residents of all ages as well. The reason I came on, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a person, I believe in controlling your freedom. So we know it's mentally and it's physically, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to control my freedom so I can show others they can control their freedom. And we can pass that down to each other throughout the world. So that was a big part for me. And then also being a part of people's spontaneous moments of life when they go on them trips. If it's a honeymoon, it's a group trip, it's just a romantic trip. So a lot of them things was gravitating to my mind. And then Lanisha, of course, is very laid back, very patient, very understandable. So that was like the win-win, having somebody that wasn't trying to just sell it.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you. And I'm so excited that you are here. And if your guest made it on, we are so excited about you launching. So I'm going to pass it on back to Director for the next one.
Thank you, Lanisha. You all show Mr. Raheem some love in the chat. I love that he had an explanation ready. He said, I wanted somebody laid back, not just trying to sell it to me. Listen, he understands that money and that residual income. Not if you understand that money and that residual income, right? Congratulations again, Mr. Raheem. Next up, we have Miss Erica Johnson. Let me tell you why I'm so excited about Erica Johnson, because Erica, her sponsor is Tanika Allen. And this is how our team operates, you all. Tanika set me up with Erica to go ahead and have that conversation. We went on and closed Erica out. And now Erica has been working closely with one of her coaches, Michelle Peavy. Michelle, go ahead and introduce Erica. Bring her up to the line so we can give her a minute to give her share as well. Thank you.
Yes, good evening. This young lady definitely fits right into our team name, The Quiet Storm, because she has come in and she has got busy real quick. She actually graduated with honors from the Passport to Accelerator program, and I didn't even know she was in it. So she has definitely come in. She has been getting to work, and I'm so excited to see her growth in this company. And Erica, we'd like you to just come forward, give us your name, your occupation, and let us know why you decided to join with Tanika and our team.
Hi, I'm Erica Johnson. I'm a treasury analyst for Rockwell Automation. I joined the team because I love to travel. I love helping other people with their itineraries and their different events.
Yes, thank you so much, Erica. We're so happy to have you, and we look forward to your continued success. Back to you, Director.
Thank you so much. Again, you all show Erica some love in the chat. And I see Erica has a lot of love on here already. She has guests as well. And that's what we're excited about, guys. That's the thing. When you start a business, see, amateurs just start their business, but professionals actually launch their business, right? If we had a brick and mortar, we'd have a big red ribbon, have a ribbon cutting ceremony. People will walk around with orange juice and whatever else they want to have, right? That's how you launch a business, right, Miss Betty? And so we're excited to have our new partners launching tonight. Guys, Director Carmen and I, you're really in for a treat tonight. We have a conversation that we're going to have with you all and showing you this information at the same time. So I'm going to move myself out of the way while I prepare the presentation, and I'm going to have my sister in success, fellow 1.5 star director right there in the Arizona area, Director Carmen Ray, come on up, greet the people, and we're going to get started.
All righty. I'm too excited about you all being here tonight. And I cannot wait to meet Raheem. He was talking my language about giving us options and freedom. So guys, please put it in the chat. Tune in. I want y'all to tune in tonight. Take notes, get your questions prepared. Tanika Allen, so good to see you on here tonight. Listen, guys, 8 years. This is my 8th year in this company. But last night, I felt like I needed to start all over again. Last night, we were so blessed and so fortunate to be on an over an hour call with the founder himself, Mr. Donald Bradley. And man, oh man, every time I think it can't get any better, we're going to be talking about simple math tonight, Jackie Delane. He broke some things down for us, so I want y'all to stay tuned, buckle up, lock in, and make sure you jot down your questions. Dr. Joy, it's really about to go down. We're going to help the people tonight, Director.
Let's help them. Listen, guys, we want to tell you, Director Carmen, you know you got to keep that off of mute. Go ahead and unmute. This is not even about us just showing you information, you guys. We want you to hear about it. We want our partners to be on deck and ready because you may get called on, right, Miss Betty? You looking too fabulous not to let the people hear from you tonight. So you all just be ready. This is literally the best place on the planet. Director Carmen, we always talk about this. There are some freedoms, guys. We've been working for years for somebody else. And I don't care how long you work, how long you have worked, will work. There are some freedoms that you'll never be able to get when you're working for a job. Now, Director Carmen always talks about financial flexibility.
Yes.
But today we're talking about the freedoms of financial freedom, personal freedom, and time freedom. But Director Carmen, tell them what financial flexibility is all about.
Yes. So many times we skip over the flexibility to the freedom part, but I am really looking to serve those people that we already know that it can make a difference. It may make a difference in your zip code. It may make a difference in if you drive or what you drive, if you have some financial flexibility. So 8 years ago, I said yes to this company. 2016, I started. 2019, I locked arms with Sakoni Davis, Jackie Delane, Betty Brown, so many people, almost 200 of us. And we just said, we're going to do this thing together. But because of that decision I made 8 years ago, this company now drops into my account an extra $500 on the first of every month with a total. This is called residual income. Put in the chat, residual income. That means I'm getting paid for the work that I did back in 2016. As a result of that, once we became directors in this company, that means that I'm receiving a minimum, Tanika, of $1,000 a month. I don't care if you're a millionaire, if you're a thousandaire, I don't care what kind of degrees you got. There's not many people out here that can't appreciate what it means to get a minimum of $1,000 a month added to some work that you did back in 2016. And all I know is what we're facing right now, Director, it is so imperative that we keep our income options open. And I'm just so glad. I just always been that person that I don't look why not to do something. I look at how can I do this? How can I make this my own? And so when this opportunity was introduced to me, I said, let me share the good news. And that's exactly what I did. So let's talk a little bit about it, Director, about what it means to really design your ideal life. Some of us, I just want to say this because we all got a different course. Director Denise is highly educated. Highly educated. She got multiple degrees. She has mastered the area of urban education. We all have different paths. My path was different. I'm still 15 credits from a bachelor's degree. I didn't have the consistency, I didn't have the discipline, but this business can adapt to whatever your story is. So I want you to hear from somebody that did all of the right things. She followed the roadmap, but look how this business came and just saved her at a time when she didn't even know she needed saving.
Listen, you all see the screen where it says design your ideal life. We think that the ideal life is doing just what Director Carmen just said I did. Went to school, got 1 degree, was crazy enough to go back and get another degree, aka more debt, right? Get on the job, killing it, doing everything you're supposed to do, being applauded left and right until you say the wrong thing to your boss, right? That's not really the ideal life, having to monitor what you say. But over here, and you'll hear my testimony later on towards the end, but over here, this is truly what it means to design that ideal life. Our network, being able to work from anywhere at any time, and becoming a professional, meaning we get paid for the work that we're doing that we really feel like is fun. Now, I want you all to take a look at our founder. The gentleman on the right side of the screen is Mr. Donald Bradley. For him to put together something that we can do from practically anywhere. You may see him all across the country, crisscrossing the globe, but listen, he's been doing this. He has mastered it. We are 9 years old, about to be 10 in October. We're in over 20 countries, still going to be opening up more countries this year. Canada, stay tuned. Germany, stay tuned. And see, what Mr. Bradley did is what Director Carmen and I have done. We locked arms. See, we're not trying to compete. We're not trying to compare. We're trying to figure out how to win for everybody. So all the partners on here, if you're a guest, you don't know who's on my team or who's on Director Carmen's team. Why? Because we play together for the big team. That's what this is all about. That's why he has Mr. Andy Cawthon and Miss Leanne Treckler. Guys, they know the numbers and they know the pay dates. Can somebody say 8 checks a month? Somebody right now, like Erica, love to travel, but Erica said, listen, as much as I'm traveling and helping everybody else travel, I want one of them 8 checks. Guess what? You can get 7 of them, Erica. 7. And as soon as you hit director, you can get 8 checks. Somebody put in the chat 8 checks a month. Now, Director Carmen, you don't just partner with anybody, and I don't just partner with anybody. Mm-mm. So talk to them about who Mr. Bradley partnered with in this opportunity in teletravel. I
have always been a fan of partnering and hiring to my weakness. Mr. Bradley knew his lane of genius. He said, I am a marketing guru. I have decades of experience in network marketing. He could have very easily said, let me go and learn some stuff about travel business. But he said, no, I ain't got time for that. This is how you operate in your genius. So he said, let me go get the best host agency, the first host agency. So what do we market? We don't market lotions and potions. We don't market jewelry. We don't market girdles. We market one thing, IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel, it has an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. So y'all can go Google all you want and try to join IntelliTravel without coming through us. They're going to redirect your hips right on back and say, nope, you got to go find Saucony. You got to go find Jackie DeLay, Director Denise. You got to find a Planet Marketing rep. So do y'all know what a sweet opportunity this is? You cannot get into IntelliTravel unless you come through the gateways of a Planet Marketing rep. So that exclusive partnership is everything. We are based in Delray Beach, Florida. The founder, Mr. James Ferrara, he literally was one of the founders of IntelliTravel, and he is still involved, still booking travel. Travel is his thing. And because of all those decades of experience, guys, now when you join, you don't have to start from the bottom. You're going to be able to start on the shoulders of what IntelliTravel has already built. Let's talk about the commissions.
Let's talk about it. Now, guys, listen, if you know anything about being able to do the work, see, when you go to work, you get paid, right? If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. When you run out of PTO days, that's just it. That check looks a little different. But over here, to know that those same trips that you keep booking, you can earn commission. Look at how much commission you can earn on that trip that you have on the books right now. I'm sitting still in April because I got many trips planned for May. And when I tell you to be able to get checks with commission checks with a comma in it, that's the way to go, you all. And that's why you're on here tonight. You're going to get your own personalized booking portal. You're partnered with all of the different suppliers. If you like Spirit and Frontier, more power to you. If you like Southwest and Delta, like we do, more power to us, right? Totally up to you. You can get paid on those corporate retreats, those family reunions, those guys trips, girls trips, couples trips, you name it, you can book it. When you get started, come and see, this is the thing. A lot of people are worried about when they get started. What do I do? How do I do it? I think I can, but who's going to train me? The fact that we have all of the training that's made accessible to them, both live from coaches like us and online. Talk about how easy it is. If you want a book,
yes,
there's training that's never ending over here in IntelliTravel. Talk about that.
It's excellent training, guys, and it's based on your schedule. So if you work a corporate job, you have your own business, you can start your training, go back to your training. You set up your own pace and what you want to accomplish. So if we have anybody, any of our partners out there that have your certifications, put in the chat so you can have your customer service. Nope, you don't have to hire anybody to answer your phones. We have customer service with IntelliTravel that's open 7 days a week. Let me tell you, they thought of everything. So many people work during the week, but you may need to reach out to customer service. They're open 7 days a week. Where they do that at? And then we have on-demand agent training. Work it around your schedule. And again, we got access to everything you can imagine. Vacation rentals, hotels. If you've been booking it anywhere else, now you're going to be able to book it on your own. Oh, I know some of y'all wonder, I wonder that mean I can get paid on my own travel. You sure can. You can book your travel, your co-workers, your family, and you're going to earn 70% of that commission to start with. Look at that, Saucony, Disney, Marriott, Jamaica certification. That's what I'm talking about. And just so I can let you know, that's not extra. You don't pay extra for those certification because now you're having a partnership with those suppliers and they want you to be as educated as possible.
That's it, guys. You want to take a screenshot of this slide because I definitely want you to see what you have access to, because all of our guests, I want our guests to put something in the chat too. You let me know from this list, what have you ever booked for yourself or your family from this list? Have you booked a cruise, a car rental, a hotel room? I want you to put that in the chat because if you didn't get a commission check, I want you to just send a text to the person who invited you out tonight. Tell them thank you. They want to show you how to get a check too. Guys, this is an $8 trillion industry. It's not going anywhere. If Hurricane Katrina didn't put us out of business, Hurricane Helen ain't either, okay? Listen, we have this residual income component that comes along with what we do. So even while we were at home during 2020, we were still able to collect checks, not just because of something we did one time. We did it one time, but we kept getting paid over and over and over again because we own our agency. Guys, if you're a baby boomer, millennial, Gen Z, or Gen X, put that in the chat. Let us know what era you were born in. All I know is I don't care if you're 18 or 89, everybody is traveling. And that's why we're here tonight, guys, to make sure that we show you how to get paid on what you're already doing anyway. You know, you can name 10 people right now who would love to go on vacation Monday, but maybe they don't have one of the freedoms we talked about from the beginning. That's why we have you on here tonight. Now, if you're anything like me, I don't have time to waste. At 47, I'm here to do business. I'm not looking for new friends. I'm looking for new partners. So you're probably saying the same thing I said. How much can I earn? Just talk to me about that. Look at some of these examples. You all, I'm in a hotel tonight. Guys, it doesn't matter if you're in a hotel, out of town, in town, you like the appetizers like I do. Me and my husband love the appetizers here. So guess what? This is where we were going to spend our evening. And the fact that if we decide to just get a room here, we can book it and we get the commission. Look at that commission, $151.20 for 3 nights. Guys, you have that kind of money back from anybody, right? But yourself. That's why we want to show you how to get this money yourself. Same thing on this golf trip. Carmen, you're out there in Arizona. You see how people come, they stop at Lolo's and then they go on over there to the Green Greens, right?
Yes.
They want to get out here and really book these types of trips for themselves and their colleagues. And look at the commission you can get. Guys, that'll pay somebody's electric bill, somebody's cable bill. Some bill it'll take off of the table at your house, correct? If that's not enough, though, look at this. Some people love, tell me what you like in the chat. Do you like land trips? more, or do you like cruises more? I love me a good cruise because I like to be able to have options. But you can book this land trip for a 7-day honeymoon. Look at the commission you get. That'll take care of somebody's nice. That car note to be taken care of with this one commission check. And Green, guess what? You can book this over and over and over again. It's totally up to you. But how many of you are like me and Miss Betty? Miss Betty Brown, unmute right quick. I see you shaking your head, right? I learned what the cruise life was all about watching you and Miss Jackie. Talk about these commission checks with the comma in it, just because you sit right there as a retiree booking these types of trips. Go ahead.
You know what? I briefly just want to say that my husband and I, we shared a 6-figure income, well over that. And when Jackie mentioned the program to me, it was broke. I had more bills than money. And I thought I was overspending, and I thought that I was living a good life, but I was still broke. I told Jackie I needed 2 months to get my budget together to come up with that $200. And here people looked at us and thought we were rich. So in 2 months, I called her. I signed up, and I have not looked back. And you know what? My husband's passed, and this company has filled in many financial gaps for me. And I was able to make it through the steps of my grieving process on the beaches of the world.
Come on.
Yes,
y'all.
Betty.
See, people don't realize, like, life is going to do what life does. And when we have to undergo those different issues where you lose a loved one, guys, a lot of times trips are therapy, right? You won't have to stress as much if you learn how to go ahead and put that money to something that's going to be self-care. And that's what we're all about over here, self-care. We want to have fun learning and earning. So this is not a company or an organization or a business where you just have to work. We're home-based, not homebound. Our company says we want you to go outside. Would anybody have to beg you? Carmen, you love being by yourself. Talk about what being by yourself outside on this kind of trip, these IntelliTrips, do for you.
Oh, absolutely. The wellness travel certification. It is something about that great escape. It took me forever to get to Jamaica. Jackie Delane and several of our business partners, we went to Montego Bay, Jamaica, guys. After that trip, I came back. I got my head in this computer and I got my wellness certification. Guess why? Do you know wellness travel is the fastest growing travel category? So imagine being able to be an IntelliTravel agent. You not only go and experience this beautiful space, but now you're going to get your certification. This is such next level education, guys. And check out this price here. And this is for you when you partner with us tonight. You can't, other people can't get this price. This is an exclusive price for us. Only $4.99 per person. I love my alone time, and you will too, because now you're going to be able to experience travel at a whole different level.
Now, director, we both know the fly coach over here. Listen, this is what she's all about. Every time we talk about this slide, I think about Lanisha. Lanisha, talk to them about what it means to be a luxury travel advisor.
Yes, thank you, director. The luxury life means that there's increased earnings, and I love that. So whether it's on a beach, whether it's on a ski resort, I love tapping into the luxury travel space.
Yes, and look at that price. See, Lanisha was doing luxury travel even before we knew about these trips, right? She was paying that price. But once she got started and became a travel agency owner, she found out that this insider price, all she had to do was become certified to be a Punta Cana, a Dominican Republic specialist, right? And then she had access to this inside rate. Guys, that's what it's all about. Like, if you're going to be in and get the benefits. Now, for those of you who have enjoyed this side, that's great. This is the side that got me in. I really didn't have to hear anything else. I was a school principal in an urban school. That equates to stress, right? So I knew I was going to travel. It was a no-brainer for me. But when I saw these guarantees, I said, how can I lose, right? Best travel price guarantee. We don't compare ourselves to cheap trips. You want to book a cheap trip, go to Cheap Trip. We want to get you the best trip, most affordable, that's going to work for you. And guess what? You're still going to be able to do it yourself if you choose to, right? No questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. This is not a timeshare. You are not in it and stuck. Our company says we're going to give you 30 days. If you say it's not for me, we say the feeling is mutual. It's not. Because only people who understand the value of what it means to spend $300 versus $3,000 for a trip will understand this, right? But if you say, I don't want to do it in 30 days, you can get your investment back, no questions asked. And then that unique profit guarantee simply says when you get started, you're going to have success coaches, a sponsor, several coaches, us as directors to be able to guide you in this. Guys, when I say it's a win-win, it's a win-win. Now, I want every guest on the line, because I saw Teresa Carver in there saying that she was a millennial but boomer at heart. Okay, I understand, right? Travel, live it up like a retiree right now. But if you heard anything that made sense to you and it resonated with you on that travel side, I want you to go and put that in the chat. I want you to put that in the chat. Everybody needs a trip. If you don't like to fly, guess what? Amtrak will take you there. You can log it and still get commission for that too. But I want you to know something. The travel side is what got me in. Ooh, but what does it mean to understand what this marketing side is all about? Director Carmen Ray was an entrepreneur much longer than me. I was an educator. She was an entrepreneur. So when she saw this compensation plan, guys, this compensation plan is second to none. Director Carmen Ray, let's talk to them now. We already showed them how to get to the beach.
Yes.
Now let's talk to them about how to get to the bank. Talk about what this residual income component does for us.
Listen, this is a game changer, and I need you guys to really hear me, because this building a network, that's the part I was really familiar with. For years, I've been all about sharing the good news. So this compensation plan will allow you to build a network to empower yourself. You're going to be able to capitalize on the power of leveraged and residual income. And as Warren Buffett said, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Put in the chat story time. Let me share with you a minute about how I got started. First of all, I was deeply humiliated and embarrassed. I had earned over 6 figures for over 5 years in my business. But can I tell you, life can happen because of some legal things that was going on with my family. It was a divorce. It was all kind of just disastrous stuff. So your dreams can become a nightmare. And I was in the thick of a nightmare when this business opportunity was introduced to me. So it was a very simple, small investment. But guess what? I didn't have it. All my money was accounted for. Everything was attached to a bill. So when I started, my business sponsor, my coach, our 2-star director, she said, okay, you got to make a list of 100. Most of us don't listen. I sat at my kitchen table in Maricopa, Arizona at that time, and I wrote out a list of 48 people. And guess why? Because I wanted to share the good news about this business, but more importantly, I needed my investment back. I said, I'm going to put this compensation plan to the test. So I reached out to 48 people. 38 people said no, or they ignored me because they didn't know me for travel. I traveled only for business. But those 10 people said yes. They told somebody about it. I invested $200, and then the very next week, y'all, because of me sharing the good news, the company sent me a check for almost $700. And I said I'll figure out the rest later, because that made me a believer. So that is the importance of using and leveraging your network to just educate people and share the good news.
That's it, and that's what this good news is, you guys. Listen, Warren Buffett already said, he said never rely on a single source of income. He said you must invest to create that second source. And if there's anyone on the line who says, no, I don't want to invest, trust me when I tell you. This hotel I'm sitting in, when it was first built, everybody was telling people about it. And everybody was sending people, and they were staying, and they were coming back because it's that nice. You're a marketer anyway. So let's talk about how you get paid on that over here. By simply leveraging this opportunity every chance you get. All you have to do is tell people. You all see Mr. Raheem and Ms. Erica. They both are launching tonight. They don't have to explain this whole thing to you. Their job was to just get people on so that we could support them, celebrate them, and show you all what they've invested in. Now they thought enough of you to say, I want you to hear about it. But let me show you how this works, how the money comes in. There's somebody on this line right now who said, I'm ready to go. I just want to know how much it is. I want to know how fast I can get started because I have summer trips planned and I want to benefit from them. So whoever invited you, Again, tell them thank you. If Erica invited you, guess what? You tell her, yes, I'm ready to get started. Erica's going to earn a direct sale commission of $50. The second person that Erica invited on tonight, they say yes, guess what? Erica's going to get another $50 for that person. Right? The third person, same thing. You all get the math. Guys, if send her $50, but guess what? The person who introduced her to the business, Tanika's going to get a 50% check match every time. Guys, this happens for everybody. So the guests who are on the line tonight, when you get started and you go and have your launch party, your virtual launch next week, Thursday, you bring people on, the company's going to do the same thing for you. You don't have to be in here for years or months to be able to get paid. You can get paid tonight. You can start your paycheck really tonight. You can say, I'm bringing my sister in, and guess what? Next week, Thursday, you're going to have your first check. Doesn't that sound nice? Doesn't that sound nice? So if I brought Erica in and Erica makes $500 next Thursday, guess how much I'm going to get? $250. And I might not know any of her guests on the line tonight, but guess what? We all going to get real chummy real fast, right? Same thing here. We earn bonuses every time we promote up to 6 levels in increments of $10. So now I want you to hear from some of our other builders. They can let you know, guys, you do not have to be a director like Director Carmen and I to start getting paid. As soon as you bring in your first person, you're going to get paid. Second person, get paid. Third person, now you're a bronze builder. Where are our bronze builders on the line? Put it in the chat if you're a bronze builder. Let me tell you what that means. That means they simply said, listen, I have 3 people that I know who could use more money, more time, more flexibility, and they surely need more trips. They went and got 3 people. The company paid them for those 3 people. And the company says, congratulations to all of our bronze builders. Where are our bronze builders on the line? Connie Alexander, I want you to unmute yourself. I see you're the only one who typed in the chat. Unmute, give us your name, your occupation, and one word that represents what Planet Marketing means to you.
Okay, Connie Alexander, Miramar, Florida. I'm an occupational therapist, and my one word is legacy.
Legacy. And you see how she said that, you all? When you hear about that legacy at the end, you will understand why she said it with a little sassy tone. Thank you, Connie. But guess what? Connie's on here. Connie's sharing this opportunity as much as she can because she's ready to go silver. See, as Silver Builder, now Director Carmen, when I saw that all I had to do was help 6 people and now I've gotten my entire investment back and some, where are our Silver Builders? Silver Builders, go ahead and put your name in the chat. Pastor Ron and Pastor Delois, unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself right now, because see, I just came from Florida, Connie. I visited Lehigh Acres, Florida, and I had an opportunity to pin them as our newest Silver Builders, Pastor Delois and Pastor Ron. I want you to I gave your name, so now you give us your occupation and tell us that one phrase that represents what Planet Marketing means to you.
Occupation is now pastors. We retired child care and beauty workers. And the phrase that sticks with me is listen to what God tells you. Because last year, we listened to God about Social Security not being around in 10 years. And he moved us to start this business after my daughter introduced it. But let's face it, this new administration has taken those 10 years and condensed them down to months.
You see how she said that with her? She said that's so matter of fact, you all better listen. See, you ever heard that you should listen to the wise? Mm-hmm. Listen to your elders. Thank you, Pastor Ron and Pastor Delois, for being examples for so many of us. But guess what? That's why they're so excited. They had their launch in person in Lehigh Acres, Florida. I flew from Wisconsin to Lehigh on Thursday and came back home on Friday. But guess what? We deposited many seeds while we were there. Why? Because they're ready to go gold. Everybody say go gold. My gold builders. I know we have some gold builders on the line. Gold builder, Minister Aisha Williams Houston. I want you to unmute because not only are you a gold builder, you have been a business owner before, you have children, and you have one why that always moves the people. I want you to unmute, give us your occupation and why you said yes to this opportunity.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Minister Aisha Williams Houston. I am a wife. I'm a minister. I am the CEO and executive chef of Multi Cuisines by Aisha and I am a proud Planet Marketing business partner. I said yes because I have someone who depends on me for everything. You know, we all can take care of ourselves, but there's one individual that can't. So when I'm gone, when I leave this place, because one day I will, I'm going to make sure that she's set in stone to where she doesn't have to depend on the government or anybody. Mama is going to set her up for success. That legacy is mine.
Yes. And somebody put in the chat, that legacy is mine. Put that in the chat. Because if you have children, if you have anybody who counts on you, and if something happened to you tonight, are they in position? That's what I want you all to think about as we close out. That's going to be one of the last slides that we share with you. If your family is not in position, again, thank the person who invited you, because they want you to be in position. And this business has positioned us now so that if we don't open our eyes tomorrow, Lord, I want to open mine, but just in case, I have this legacy that is going to be passed down to my family. Guys, you all are going to hear about it. But listen, at Goal Builder, see, that's when that first level of $10 team bonus comes up. Now we're not just getting $50 every time we bring someone in. You get $60. That's when that 10% match on personal ITA's travel commissions comes up. So guys, with a team of almost 250 people, and I brought in 60 of them myself, do you know anytime any of those 60 people book trips, I don't care if it's in town, out of town, in the country, out of the country, when they get a commission check, as a Goal Builder, I get 10% of whatever they make. I don't care if it was a church trip or not. I don't care if it was a corporate retreat or not. I don't know who was on it. All I know is when you get a commission check, so do I. Come on, Goal Builder, right? We also get a 10% match on personal reps matrix commission. Let's talk about this matrix. Carmen, sometimes people are scared to talk about the numbers. Mm-hmm. Some people look at this and say, oh, this is one of those things. I did. I was the main one out here, arms folded, lips turned, like this is one of those things. Little did I know. See, I thought I was that educator who knew it all. I had to learn quickly. When you understand business, you better understand that everything you do, trust me when I tell you, the job is really the pyramid, because you'll never get past some of the people who are at the top. But over here, you can pass me up. You can pass your sponsor up, depending on how bad you want it. Director Carmen, talk to them about this beautiful compensation plan that we have.
Yes. To even play in this area, guys, we need to have 2 partners. Once you get 2 partners, this is a 3x9 a team built matrix. And once you have 2 partners, that's what unlocks the matrix. And so when I seen this, I said the first thing we need to do is respect the $4. So each level, you see bronze, remember we talked about 3 people, and these are the seats. So once you have 3 people, for example, that is 27 seats in your matrix. You're getting paid $4 for each one of those seats. So that means you have a residual income coming in your home of $156. So the math is truly mathing here. Look all the way down to the 9th level. That's why the Goal Builders were so excited, because once you get to Goal Builder, now those seats, you have a total of 19,683 seats and $4 each seat. And now your household is receiving over 118,000. I know for some of you that sounds so far-fetched, but it never seemed far-fetched to me, because I was in the early child care field, and I seen all these kinder cares, all of these people opening up franchises. So as a business person, I knew this was possible. And now this company has 5 people that's already earning well over $100,000 a month, because they took this business very seriously. But even if we do 10% of that, would you not getting an extra $11,000 residually in your household every single month? So that's why I want you guys to get that stinking thinking out of your mind. So many times people see this business model, and the first thing they default to is, I don't want nobody making money off of me. This is a business model that allows us to make money together. You know, we all got those friends that we spend money with. Imagine getting yourself in partnership with Erica Parrish, Betty Brown, all of these different people, Michelle, and you guys make up your mind and say, hey, let's understand this matrix. Let's work it together. Let's make sure that we are fully sharing this information with our family, friends, co-workers, and our community. Thank you so much, Director. I love that 3x9 team built matrix.
Listen, all I know is when I was making six figures sitting behind that desk at the school, and when I got that first check for $48, I started laughing. Like, surely they don't think that that's going to keep me around. $48 and I'm making six figures. But as an educator, pastor, I said, wait a minute. Now, they said go bronze. I'm going to go bronze. And when I went bronze and that check went up to $1,452 in the month, guess what? I became real studious. I got real serious, Minister Aisha. I stopped laughing. Because now they say that silver builder now I can earn up to $39,000 a month. And that gold builder, why are we gold? Because now we can earn up to what my annual salary was, $118,000. Somebody right now is saying nobody's making that money. They are. And our six-figure director, Mr. Shedrick White, who had a major stroke on Thanksgiving Day, early 50s, guys, had a major stroke. Miss Betty, am I right about it? He had a major stroke. Guys, he went in the hospital in November on Thanksgiving, stayed there until January 5th. But this is what our founder said. Thank God that he did. His life was spared. But what happened on December 1st? He got a nice director bonus. You're going to see that in a minute. And 9 days after that, he got his residual income check. So when we talk about who's making six figures a month, you don't know what's going to happen to you day after day. But to work a business while you fully well, that's how you make sure you position yourself for what may happen at any given point. That's why we fought for this directorship program. Am I right about it, Director Carmen?
Absolutely.
I was running to hit director because I say, I don't know, how many competitors do we have on the line? If you are competitive, I want you to put that in the chat. I'm a red. R-E-D, you're a red. That means you're a red personality. I said, if this kind of money is to be made, dog it, I want to make it. I want to make it. And when I saw that, okay, all I need between me and my team is to help 100 people. As soon as we did that, the director bonus hit on the first of every month. Don't we like the first of the month? That was just a couple days ago. I like the first. I don't even think I transferred my money yet. I just wanted to just keep sitting and stacking, right, Director Carmen?
Yes.
But we started getting those $10 team bonuses, guys. So now instead of us getting 50 every time we bring somebody in, add another 20. We get 70 every time we personally sponsor someone. But we are on a run. We're not looking for everybody. We're looking for people like us who want more for their families, who know that you're working way too hard to still have too much month at the end of your money, right? So we're almost at that 2-star level. And when we hit 2-star, now that bonus doubles on the first. Now we get another $10 team bonus. But let's jump all the way down to 6-star. Our director we were telling you about, on the 1st of December, while he was laid up in the hospital, that director bonus hit of $16,000. Now he has a team of 20,000 people. So on the 10th of the month, when Director Carmen told you to respect the $4, you do the math. 20,000 times $4 on the 10th of the month. How much is that? Do the math, and somebody put that in the chat. Guys, there is nothing anybody can tell us about Planet Marketing. Am I right about it, Director Carmen? Nothing.
Yes, nothing.
Because this business pays us. This business helps to pay and take care of the things that our family is in need of. If your child has another field trip and comes home with that form and you thinking twice about if you have the money, that's why you need an opportunity like this. Am I right, Lanisha? I see your eyes bucking. Guys, a lot of people don't like jewelry. Director Carmen, I think Director Carmen doesn't really care too much about jewelry, but talk about what this jewelry would do for you. Director Carmen, talk about that.
Yes, indeed. Listen, I may not ever think about these expensive pieces for myself, but listen, if Mr. Bradley gives me one, not if, but when he presents me with my birthstone, which is that sapphire ring indicating that I, along with my team, is now earning $8,333 a month, I will take it. And then, listen, we have individuals, several already sporting that ruby ring indicating over 20,000 a month. It goes all the way up to the double diamond ring, and imagine that Rolex watch. These are gifts that Mr. Bradley gives you to signify what you and your team have accomplished together. Absolutely, absolutely. That's my kind of jewelry box.
Talk about our income disclosure statement, Director.
Oh, this is our love language to the IRS. So this demystifies the whole thing about people saying it's a pyramid, it's a scam. Let's educate you for a moment. A scam, a pyramid, those are business fake. They're fake things, and how you can tell if it's something that's illegal because there's no goods or services exchange. Our product is travel. Every year that I've been in this business, I get my tax documents from them. I take them to the bookkeeper. I file my taxes with it. So this is our income disclosure form. We don't falsify any information. This goes to the IRS. So Director Denise, talk to us about what's the average income of the goal builder and what that range could look like. You guys remember the goal builders is at least 9 people.
9 people. Right now, y'all, if you knew that your life depended on it, you'd write a list of 9 people times 9, right? You would write that list out. Let me tell you what that list means. 9 people partnering with you. They probably right in your family. They probably right at the job. They probably sitting right in the shop, the hair shop, the barber shop. But guys, last year, our lowest goal builder made $406. But the average goal builder made $5,000. This is part-time. Ask me what the highest goal builder made last year. $505,000 for 9 people. It doesn't take a whole lot. It just takes the right people. So if you're a guest tonight and somebody invited you, if you were invited by a guest and they just got started, you are in major position. Major. You're in the right place at the right time with the right people. I saw Doc Love in the chat say, I'm interested in the marketing side. See, Doc Love sounds like he's interested in the money.
Yes.
Doc Love, you better call. I think you're a guest of Velma. You better call Velma and find out what you have to do so you can get on to this 505,000, right? Because all of us, you all heard Director Carmen. He put it in. Doc Love put it in the chat. I'm interested in the marketing side, but my money is tight. And see, Director Carmen's money was tight when she got started. And you know what she said? If I can't come up with this $200 right now and I'm going to work every day, working at least 8 hours, coming home with headaches, then I better be doing something different.
That's
if we're not
right.
saying go quit tomorrow, don't walk in there telling those people, yeah, I'm out of here. You don't want to do that. But what you want to do is make sure that you get something added to what
Yes,
you already
Shimani.
doing. Because that other job can get a little funny style, but when you have a business, now you can control. You heard Raheem say, I want to control my freedom. And that includes your financial freedom, guys. Listen, this is real, but this is even more real. How many of you understand the importance of having life insurance? Somebody called me today and asked me to proctor their exam for their life insurance so they can sell life insurance. And I'm just looking and I'm just watching. I think about how many times people are so skeptical. You don't have time to be skeptical when people are dying left and right. And I'm not talking about baby boomers. I'm talking about Gen Zs. We're talking about at any age. Guys, my father did a phenomenal job making sure life insurance policies were intact. My mom left here September 7th of 21. I don't know if anybody knows what it feels. Well, I'm sure there are people on the line who knows what it feels like to lose a loved one. But when you lose your parents, like, we know that's natural progression, but there's something else you got to deal with, right? It's already hard enough to lose a loved one, but isn't it harder when you lose them and you don't have any money? And you trying to do a GoFundMe and selling dinners and falling out with family. You don't want to have to do that. So Mr. Bradley put this pledge together. This is why we were running to really hit that directorship. Why? Because read it. Just read it. Take a minute to read it. He said, as a Planet Marketing Director, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, this business that you've built will outlast you. What does that mean? That means that your family is still going to receive all of your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, that director pay, director bonuses, and all of your monthly residual income. Somebody give that a round of applause. That's why everybody that's in business right now should be running to make sure that they're helping as many families as they can secure this legacy. This is what we're talking about, legacy. If we close our eyes tonight working a job, I promise you that job is not going to give your paycheck on Friday to your children. They're not going to do it. They're going to send them a peace lily and maybe a card with a few dollars in it. You want them to be able to have some substantial income. And at the end of every month, guess what? Planet Marketing will make sure that they send them another check the next month and the next month. And everything that you were entitled to, your children and your family will get. Director Carmen, that's all I have to say about that. Talk to them about how quickly they can get started. This is a turnkey business. So as soon as they get started, what happens for them?
Yep. As soon as you get started, you're going to have access to the website, the tools. You'll be able to track your business from a mobile app. It is so user friendly. We talked about the on-demand training. You're going to have events that you can go to. When I tell you this is the events of all events, and you're going to get a chance to join us. So make sure you don't overthink this thing. All the tools you need will be made available. Then you can meet us at our 10th annual Diamond International, not at just any Marriott, but the largest Marriott in the world, and that's in Florida. And I got to have Director Denise to talk about her mentor being there. That's why we cannot wait to skip over 2-star and make sure we got that 3-star with our team so we can be represented and meeting with John C. Maxwell.
That's it. The John C. Maxwell, leadership author. It's one thing to read his work, but I got to sit in there, guys. We're so excited. This should tell you the caliber of organization that we are. Our founder is not just bringing in just anybody. You know, he's not bringing in local people and family. He's bringing in top-notch individuals.
The money is in
your
back office.
We have Eric Thomas, the hip-hop preacher. We have Tim Grover, who was the personal trainer for Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Dwayne Wade. And now for our 10-year anniversary celebration, we're having the John Maxwell. If you know anything about leadership or need to know anything about leadership, you need to know John C. Maxwell. That's who will be our guest this year at convention. So now, Director Carmen, there are some people on the line tonight. This may be their first time hearing the opportunity. It may be their 5th time hearing the opportunity. But I know many people are asking right now, what do I need to do to get started? Now, it is very simple. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. We spend $199.90 just going through the drive-through. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. My breakfast today for me and a friend was $47. Okay, lunch later on for me and the nephews was another $36. Come on, that's just today. That's just today. Mm-hmm. Not to mention just anything. And I'm talking about things that we don't have to do. We can go home and cook, but we choose to go out to eat. I'm in here wanting to eat appetizers tonight and I can cook at home. We spend that. All we're trying to show you guys is this is a major investment, and most people don't recognize a moment until it becomes a memory. It's $199.90. It's time to invest. Just look around your house and look at your children, look at your family, and ask, are they worth this investment? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. That $199.90 is inclusive of these 2 businesses, not 1, but 2. You pay $19.95 to get a whole marketing business that says now you own your own travel agency. Do you recognize that this little $20 that we will break at the gas station for some bonbons or something, we break a 20. Guys, if we stop paying that $20 a month, do you know they will stop sending us that minimum of $1,000 that they send us every single month? I don't know who would let their Planet Marketing go on credit hold. I don't understand. But it's that simple. You're paying $19.95 to get started and $19.95 a month for your marketing side. But you don't want to market something that you don't own, right? So you want to own your travel business. Your travel business, to get it up and running, is $179.95 for a whole travel business. Not a club, not a membership. It's a business. It's a business. So you pay that $179.95 and then you have 30 days to try it out. Guess what happens after that 30th day? It goes all the way down to $39.95. So today you pay $199.90. You get 2 businesses that are these are our debt-free companies, and these become tax write-offs for you. Okay, so it's an investment. 30 days to try it out, make sure that we are who we say we are, and we do what we say we do. And then after that, it goes all the way down to $60 a month, $19.95 for your marketing, $39.95 for your travel. Together, that's $59.90. Round it up, that's $60. Break it down, it's $2 a day. There's nothing else to be said about that. It's $2 a day to own a business, not 1, but 2, that can bring you in thousands every year if you just really pay attention to it and follow us, follow your coaches. So now it's time to make a decision. Everybody that hears this presentation is always one of these numbers. You're either a 3, a 2, or a 1. A 3 says, no, thank you. I'm not interested. I just wanted to honor my word and support Erica, support Raheem, support Velma, support whoever invited you on tonight. And for that, we say thank you for at least being a person of your word, because sometimes there are people who say no and they don't even know what they're saying no to. They're just saying no because somebody who didn't hear the presentation told them that they shouldn't do it because they think it's one of these things. No, we just gave you all the information you need. So if you're at 3, we say thank you for joining us tonight. But what we do know is you're going to take a trip. It's probably already planned. And all we say is at least don't give your commission away to a stranger. Give it to the person who invited you out tonight, because they thought enough of you to share an opportunity with you that could bring money into your household. But if you don't need the extra money, we respect that. We say thank you so much for joining us, and you all have a blessed night. But a 2 says, I like what I heard. I just have a few questions. Guess what? We have a few answers, and we're going to get all of your questions answered. Or 1 says, Denise, I just want you to say it's over so I can go ahead and call the person who invited me. I can give them my credit card and tell them to send me the link. I can do it myself. And guess what? You are in. Now, I do want to say this. We showed you how to get to the beaches, and we showed you how to get to the bank. But it's up to you to make that first step. Start that journey of success. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with that 1 step. You do not have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started in order to be great. Now, although that concludes our presentation, we want to open it up for any questions that you all may have. Now, Director Carmen, I want to tell them that if they have been invited by somebody who has not yet enrolled anybody, or they at least have one of those first 3 seats open, guys, I can't stress this enough. Had I known this, I would have been so strategic about when I came in and who I came in with, all of that, right?
It matters.
It does matter, right, Director Carmen? All I know is this: when I found out that somebody was making more money than me, another director was making more money than me, but I had more people, I just wanted to know why, Miss Jackie. And when they said because they got in the first seat of somebody who offered this opportunity to them. So I want you to find out. What I do know is Mr. Raheem and Miss Erica, I know they don't have anyone in their seats yet. So if you're blessed and fortunate to be one of those first 3 people, you are going to make more money than you even think about making. All you have to do is make that right decision and say, yes, I'm in. So if you're a 1, we want to hear from you. We want you to jot it in the chat, drop it in the chat. You're ready to go. We don't want to get you started now. We want to get you started right now. Yes. Okay, Director Carmen, what do you have to share with the people before we do our Q&A for them?
Wow, I just really want to thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. But this is the meat of the meeting. So I'm ready to answer your questions. No question is too small. If you have a question, chances are somebody else on the line have a question. So we want you to feel excited about this opportunity, and every question can be answered. So if you have a question and you're a guest, go ahead and raise your hand and we can get those questions answered for you. And this is a lot of new information. So, of course, I think all of our guests should have some type of question, because I tell you, when I first heard this information, I had tons of questions and I made sure I got them answered. So any guests on the line that have a question, so you can make an informed decision tonight. Any questions? Unmute yourself and go ahead and ask your question.
I see Doc Love clapping. Doc Love, you ready to unmute and tell us what that clapping is all about?
Well, there's a lot of people that's on here that already know who I am, but I'm gonna have to save the money towards the $200 before I can do anything, because when I say I'm in a tight bind, I'm in a tight bind. And plus, I got bad news this morning about my aunt passing, so I won't be able to make that trip because I don't have the money to go. So, but I do want to make more trips going home in the near future. And that's one of the reasons why I rejoined. I want to rejoin, but
convention registration is still
instead of the travel side.
It's still open.
Okay.
So, tried to do the travel before and it didn't work, so I think I'm gonna deal with the business side before I do the travel again.
Okay, well, what I do know is whenever you're ready to come in, there are a number of coaches, not just the person who sponsors you, but a number of coaches who will show you that, oh, it definitely works. Because the world is traveling. You can't go past any airport and not see the crowded parking lot. So people are traveling, even when we don't. There are other people traveling, and the fact that we be the person booking it for them, sending them to our website, we can't wait to welcome you back, Doc Love. Condolences to you in the loss of your aunt. Condolences to Nevada. I believe her name is Nevada, someone who lost their mom 3 weeks ago. We do understand that does take a cost, and that is another reason that we said yes to this opportunity, because we never want money to be a reason that we can't get things done, you all. And I think everybody on this line would agree. Everybody could use a little more income so they can move around a little more freely. So, Doc Love, thank you so much. Do we have any other questions tonight before we end the call? We don't want anyone to leave having questions that have not been answered. So please unmute yourself. Let us know what your question may be. All right, Director. Well, I think we did our job.
All right.
We have helped the people, and you know what we're doing next? We're getting ready for our next presentation. We always have, when I tell you to be able to do this for people all over the world, not just in the United States, but the 20 countries and beyond. We know our partners over in Jamaica are hungry. We know our partners in the UK are hungry. So US, y'all don't be left out, guys. This is when I tell you it is where you want to be. Do not be in the water and miss the wave. The wave is here. We are in momentum. Well, that does conclude our presentation for tonight. No telling where you may see me next. You may see us at the beaches across the country or the banks around the world, but wherever you see us, we will always be Planet Proud. Director Carmen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We look forward to continued success. See you all next time.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you guys so much for joining me on YouTube. I've been hanging out here with you guys for over an hour. If you come back later and watch the replay, say replay, and I appreciate you. Please like the video and consider subscribing. Love you, Shamani. Thank you so much for joining. Always having your mother's back. I appreciate you.